Hey, I'm Tom from FinOptimal, and I'm a CPA who is obsessed with optimizing finance and accounting for startups. In this video, I'm going to cover four things: your problem, why you have that problem, how we can fix it, and what that new setup would look like. And I'm going to timestamp each of these sections, so if you want to skip around, feel free, check it out below. Let's get started. Here are the biggest problems that you're probably facing right now. You're closing too late. You cannot and you do not get your books either delivered to your stakeholders, or if you're that stakeholder, you're not getting the books delivered to you until weeks or months after a month ends. And we all know in startup world, a week is like a month and a month is like a year. So when you're waiting weeks and weeks to see how your business did, to see how the decisions that your sales and marketing and operations teams are making, how that's actually impacting your finances, and you're waiting weeks and months, you're being extremely slow and reactive. You need to be proactive to stay ahead of your competition and to help your business grow. You probably also have bad data. Either you're looking at it and you go, this doesn't represent our business. Or you know that there are corners being cut. Maybe you're littering your board decks with asterisks to represent, this is kind of an adjustment here and we're not perfect on that, but stop doing the whatabouts and the it's kind of likes, and make sure that the data that you're seeing in your finances represents your business. Also, I'm sure what you're doing right now is too costly, or the alternatives you're exploring to try to fix the slow close and the bad data are looking like they're going to be too costly. You're not getting value for what you're paying or what you expect to pay. And here's why you have that problem. Everything boils down to people, process, and technology in the accounting and finance world. Whether you work with us or somebody else, you need to think about your setup through these three lenses. First, your people. They're probably overpriced or overworked, right? And they're probably overpriced and overworked because of bad process and technology. So maybe you're looking at how your team does it and they explain to you, well, first we have to do this and then it goes to there. And you're like, this can't be right. Like there has to be a better way to do it, but you don't have the time to invest in making sure that it actually gets better. And not only gets better for the short term or for the next month or for the next 2 months, you need to build something that is going to last for years so that every time the business grows, you don't get a pit in your stomach like, how the heck are we going to support this? How are we going to continue to close the books? The business is getting bigger and more complicated, and we're not changing. The accounting and finance team is not changing. We're staying still. Your team is only going to drown more as the business grows if you don't fix your process. And then technology, you're just seeing all of these apps online. You're just buying apps, hollow promises, plug them all in. None of them talk to each other. So you're like, okay, I'm paying all of this for these people and I'm paying all of this for technology and it's just not working. Why? You need to marry the three of these together. And we will fix it for good. This is what we do. We are accountants who code, and we are obsessed with people, process, and technology. You will get a dedicated team of accountants who understand your business and your tech. The team will be supporting you from all different angles. You'll have a senior accountant who's your main point of contact, who is supported by managers and directors. That senior accountant will be managing more junior resources to handle bank recs and accounts payable. And there'll also be a team of engineers behind the scenes making sure that our technology is working exactly as it's supposed to be. Second, process. We will fix your processes. Do not think that we're going to come in and rip out everything and rebuild it. We are very skilled at tweaking what you have in place today to make it better. We have done this hundreds of times for other startups, and we will be obsessed with this from before we even start working with you. If you go through the sales process, you will see these three things come up at every moment in the work that we do with you. Finally, technology. No one knows tech better. We use our apps and we use the apps that you're already using, or we recommend the best third-party apps to do what you're trying to do. This is our recipe for success. It feels very simple, but no one else indexes on the process and technology side the same way that we do. This is what we will deliver: a continuous close. Think about how much you're waiting right now. And what if instead your books were done daily? That is what we offer for our clients. We are going to automate as much as possible, and Junior Resources will handle the manual work every single day. The moment data is available, it will be booked in QuickBooks. So the reports that we deliver to you are actually valuable throughout the month, not just weeks after a month ends. We will give you an amazing team, a true partnership. Our goal is to do it in the most efficient and accurate way possible. That is how we make our money, because we're going to charge you a flat fee. So throughout the relationship, we will be proactive in making sure that your setup is the best it can possibly be. And we will make sure the accounting decisions that you're making are not too big or too small. Some other accounting firms will try to push you to overcomplicate your accounting using the fear of audit and compliance. We will guide you on what is best in class for your size and your scope and your trajectory. And finally, cost savings. You will get an affordable and scalable solution for a flat, transparent fee. If your business grows, we do not raise our rates just because you've hired new employees or you've added more transactions. We are focused on the people, process, and technology. And as long as the technology and process and overall business structure stays the same, your fee is not going to balloon. If you're interested, here's how it works. It starts with an intro call, 15 minutes. We get to know you. You get to know us. We decide together if it's worth going through discovery. For discovery, you'd start with a questionnaire where you tell us about your people, process, and technology. We'll give you some preliminary questions and a price range. And then we'll go through a free 60-minute consultation where we do a deep dive into your people, process, and technology. I guarantee you will learn something whether or not you choose to work with us after that session. But the discovery session is so we can put together a thoughtful proposal and project plan. It will be a flat fee that outlines exactly what we intend to do together and a transparent pricing structure. Book a meeting using the calendar link on this page if you're interested in learning more.